All right. Just to figure out where we're at. Okay. So, this is FFPR episode 19, Monk episode 3. And we will start in a moment. I apologize for how long it has been, everybody. I am so sorry. I really am. So without further ado, let's begin. As you may notice, actually, let's turn this switch down a little bit. Here. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. As you may have noticed, I finally have the correct angle for the game. And so, I missed doing this. I really did. Oh. All right. It's been a while since I used my controller items. Sort everything. Okay. All right. Let's see. Configuration. Yeah. Boost. Okay. I've been playing the Final Fantasy Renaissance a lot, so I apologize for being late on a video. However, I am in my new apartment. Now, normally from here, I would be getting the canoe and the rat tail and doing the upgrade, like oh, cool. My games are updating while we're playing. Like I normally would, However, we're not going to do that. We still need to get the canoe, which is what I'm going to be doing right now. Counters on. This is going great. I'm very happy, actually. It's not so bright either. By the way, if anybody is curious, I'm using the... Oh, did I pass? No, I did not pass it. I am using the Z Flip 7, and it has a Pro feature, which is pretty handy, I gotta say. By the way, if you have not checked out the Renaissance, Final Fantasy Renaissance, I highly recommend you do it. Highly recommend you do it. It is a wonderful experience. Absolutely wonderful experience. I mean, just... It truly is. I'm sorry about the updates. I probably should have waited to get started, but because it has been a bit, I wanted to get started right away. Anyways, so the Final Fantasy Renaissance, you can get it through the Pro Jared plays. He plays it, and when he plays it, he has a link in the description, and so therefore, I totally highly recommend that if you haven't checked it out or if you've heard of it, do it. Go ahead and do it. I mean, just it is. I cannot tell you enough how cool it is. What do I got? 359. Oh yeah, I got enough money for items. I also have recently started playing through the Final Fantasy IV 3D remake. Since we're the monk, anything else I have that we can sell? Oh wait, no, that's not the one. I probably should. Well, crap. That was a. Well. Wow, it doesn't look like my money went up at all. I guess I got used to the Final Fantasy IV when you sell a bunch of items. All right. Cures ailments except stone and KO. Wow. You know what? Never mind. I think I'll skip buying anything right now. Except for armor if I can. I should. Do I even actually have anything equipped to them? No, because monks are way better without equipment. Of course, they are going to get protect rings and ribbons, though. When I get to that point. Oh, oh, that's right. I will need to get the canoe, and also the airship. So look at that. Can't skip too much. I mean, can skip a lot, but oh, okay. Oh wow, that was almost 800 damage right there. Nice. To the volcano. Nah, it would be faster to get there with the airship. I know that. I do. But I am gonna get the airship after. I do. Ooh. I am missing my turbo. But this is good. Wow. I can't believe how this looks so much better than it did before. Should I turn the brightness up? No, I think this is probably good just the way it is. And look at that. We're at the volcano. Oh, wait, that's right. I already bought potions and high potions. Wrong button. Don't want to save in either of those. Huh. This is... Oh, crap. I said episode 3 in the beginning, didn't I? This is episode 4. I'm sorry. This is episode 4. And actually, I will turn encounters off in here just to save on HP with going through the lava and everything. I mean, yeah, I did buy high potions. Potions. God bless it. I gotta get used to the controls here. I know I bought the maxed out on potions and I have all of the high potions. I get that. Oh, whoop. Oh wow, the map is so small on the... Can I make that? No, there's a way to make it bigger, I thought. Huh. Well, shoot. Did they get rid of that feature? Whoop, wrong button. Definitely wrong button there. Damn. Okay. Well, like I said, I've been playing Final Fantasy IV a lot, so, I have to press certain buttons in a different order. I am also, in case I didn't mention a little bit ago, I'm playing Final Fantasy IV wow, that suddenly can't speak. I'm playing Final Fantasy IV 3D remake on Steam. I'll probably get rid of Type 0. I don't like it. I don't even, other than it being a Final Fantasy game made by Square Enix, I don't even know why I got it in the first place. Oh, excuse me. I think I'll just stay quiet. I honestly can't really think of much to talk about right now. Oh, I got robbed. Oh, dang it. Who was it? Andy. Andy got robbed. Oh, wow. Did I put 2 eyes? I think I did. Funny thing about Final Fantasy IV 3D remake on Steam, and it might be that way on the 3DS as well, is that if you have maxed out potions and high potions, the treasure chest will open and just tell you can't carry anymore. So you will have to get into a battle and then grab it, which is kind of cool. You know, it lets you know, hey, why'd you buy this many when you get this many? Wait, well, has it really been that freaking long? I'm so sorry, guys. I really am. Oh. No, like, I've played this a lot, so it should literally be like kindergarten memory. Oh. In the Renaissance version of Final Fantasy 1, there is a new game plus added, which is really cool. You have to beat the game first. You get achievements, which is also really cool. Yeah, I shouldn't say too much. I mean, if you want to know fully about it, talk. You gotta watch Pro Jared play Final Fantasy Renaissance. He will like literally bring up a whole bunch of information for you guys, for my viewers. Oh, alright. I could, yes, I can hear you guys. Since I'm just using the monks and their powerhouses, why not skip all the treasure, right? Force of habit, that's why. Besides, I can sell whatever I get for money. Oh, screw it. I'm going to talk about Renaissance. So in Final Fantasy Renaissance, the creator gives you 2 options. One, you can play in classic mode, which is the normal characters, the thief, the monk, the warrior, the knight. Yeah. So it's literally Oh wow, it doesn't even tell me. So the warrior, the thief, the monk, the red mage, the black mage, the white mage, it's them. Oh, that's right. That's a different project. Something I'm going to do first instead of just recording it and checking it out with everybody kind of thing. Anyways, so yeah. But then once you hit new game, so it gives you the classic mode, right? And then on that same home menu, on that same start menu, it also gives you the option to play the Renaissance. So in the Renaissance version, there's a few characters added to the game. You get a Dragoon, which I believe they named Lancer. You get a Dark Knight, you get a Geomancer, you get a Blue Mage, a Dancer, you get a Green Mage, and you get the Time Mage, you get a I believe, I can't remember if it's the Evoker or Summoner, but you get one of those. There's added features in the Renaissance version. Your monk has the ability to heal the characters. The warrior or fighter, whatever you want to call them, has the ability to do a war cry, which boosts attack. Oh, there's also an archer in the game added to the game. That's pretty cool. Blue Mage, I think I actually mentioned the Blue Mage already, but if I didn't. So yeah, the Renaissance basically turned Final Fantasy 1 into a job class fiesta, which is awesome. I mean, it is just. I'm literally I love Final Fantasy. And you know, I've probably talked about the Renaissance version a little bit. And now I'm going to talk it a little bit further. So as everybody knows, that's the boss. Wait, is there a treasure chest over there? Oh. There's a door. I don't remember if there's a treasure in here. So I'm going through the Pixel remasters. Yeah, I guess I can do this as like a little recap. I'm doing this with the Pixel remasters as a thing to see if you can beat the game with each class without the upgrades. I had done this once before. However, I screwed up the last time because I had gotten the upgrades with, like, literally out of habit. I got the upgrades for all the classes when I did it. So, of course, in doing that, I was able to obviously beat the game with each class that way. However, it's going to be just a little harder because I'll just put that in auto. It's going to be a little bit harder when we get to the mages because the mages won't be able, like the black mage won't be able to learn the more powerful spells, which will probably make it harder. I mean, the red mage is basically a warrior that can use magic, right? Oh, that reminds me, there is also a paladin in the Renaissance version. You guys really need to check it out. Like, just check it out. Pro Jared plays Final Fantasy Renaissance. Oh, I want to check something. Dang. In Final Fantasy 3 Pixel Remaster, you can talk to the crystals, and they will heal you, in case you didn't know that. I don't see, it's been so long, I don't remember what I've talked about and what I haven't. So I'm going to bring this up here in FFPR Monk episode 4, FFPR episode 20, Monk episode 4. The thing that I want to bring up is, shoot, I don't even actually remember what it was now. Oh, yes, Pro Jared plays Final Fantasy Renaissance. And he's a great YouTuber. You know, Pro Jared, if you watch my video, if you have seen my videos, any of my Final Fantasy episodes, I gotta say that I really greatly, wonderfully, happily appreciate you, man, because you are part of the reason why I even started a channel in the first place. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That and the fact that I was kind of going to anyway, for the most part. I plan to change my YouTube name, my YouTube channel name. I haven't figured out exactly what yet. But I will. That I promise. Oh, that's right. Back to what I was saying. I was talking about the mages. So the Final Fantasy 1 mages, their magic only, goes up so much. And once you reach Bahamut and do the rat tail, you can sorry if I'm going through these real fast, just pause it if you're watching this on your TV. I don't even know why. Yeah, I'm not gonna be coming back to talk to them again. Anyway, if you watch my episodes. I am grateful, by the way. Alright. Now I'm going to get the airship. Oh. When I get that, when I get done with Final Fantasy 1, by the way, because of the Renaissance version, I will actually be playing it. And in that, I will do the upgraded classes. I have to beat the game first, though. And then I can do the new game plus. Oh, that's right. I turned encounters off for a little bit. But I should save, so I will. Oh yeah, back to the mages. So, you know, the red mage, the black mage, and the white mage all only learn up to a certain point of magic. Now, like I was saying though, you know, the red mage is basically a warrior or a fighter that can use magic. Now, I don't. Would that be counted? No, it's not like that would be cheating. No, it wouldn't. There's a couple of things in the Renaissance version that are different. When you get to this point, you cannot actually run from a lot of battles that you get into. And that can make things just a little bit frustrating, especially when a lot of things paralyze you. When you get turned to stone, your characters lose experience instead of gaining experience. Like, instead of like in the Pixel Remaster, where even if your characters are turned to stone, you still receive the experience afterwards. Kind of wish I had a light axe right now. I would use it to use Dia. Or is it still harm in this one? No, I think it's Dia. Ow. No, there's no point in revival. However, I do wish I would. I'm glad there's autosaves. In the Renaissance version, there is not. No, in the Renaissance version, buying tents, cabins, and houses is how you will save. And even then, you can't do a quick save either. I must have the memories set. Now, where's that Phoenix down? There it is. I will be playing the Renaissance version on my PC, my desktop computer. Of course, I will have to figure out how I can set that up too, because my monitor is actually a Roku Insignia TV. Excuse me. A Roku Insignia TV. So therefore, having it set up right next to the couch, it makes it rather difficult to set up a recording station, but I will be able to figure it out. I mean, all I probably need to do is just move the TV back a little bit. Huh. Wow. Oh, whoops. Forgot to heal. Apparently I didn't need to, but I do need to at the same time. How's that for ironic? So, Final Fantasy IV 3D Remake on Steam has a lot. I mean, a lot. Wow. It's been years since I played it. Like, literally, the last time I played Final Fantasy IV 3D was on the DS when it came out. And all I can say is, wow! I somehow missed a lot under the circumstances. And I mean a lot. Back then. Like, just instead of getting the pink tail for the adamant armor or any of the other dragon tails that you can get, because there's a few in the game for get this, onion equipment. Now the onion armor and the onion items, as the achievement itself is called, I think, are from excuse me, are from Final Fantasy III. Because in Final Fantasy III, you fight the red dragon, the green dragon, and a yellow dragon for the onion sword, the onion shield, and the onion gauntlets as well. That was fun. I'm trying to be funny with that and sarcastic. However, throughout the years, I've done a lot of hunting, or farming, as it's also known. Um, so much so that I can tell you that some rare items sometimes are not worth getting. Right now, for the Final Fantasy IV remake on Steam, I'm maxed out on hours right now, and most of the time was spent getting the summon drops, because you can get a goblin from the goblins, you can get a mind flare from the mind flares, and you can get bomb from bombs and balloons. So I eventually was able to actually get the goblin and mind flare. I've yet to get the balloon, I've yet to get the bomb summon drop, which is actually what I need to get the achievement for the summons. I have Odin, Cockatrice, Bahamut, Shiva, Sylph. I have all of those. Yes, I do. But what I'm trying to do, what I'm working on doing, and it's probably not even actually necessary to do it either, to be honest, but I'm going to do it anyway. And that is to have the adamant armor, and currently also the onion. The onion items. Oh, dang, I just went to the inn again. See, I got used to having to save as soon as you got to an inn or a town. Anyway, Final Fantasy IV remake, it is a wonderful game. And I love it. I love both versions, actually. The Pixel Remaster opened my eyes a little bit more, because I hated the original. I hated Final Fantasy IV. I only loved to play the DS version. So when I started Final Fantasy IV, it's actually kind of funny. I just went straight to the normal difficulty. But at the time, I was just like, I'm gonna play this game, and it's gonna be mostly from memory, and what I did. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. What I didn't account for was that somehow, I managed to beat the DS version without the augments, without any augments equipped. None. And the reason that was because of golden apples and silver apples. yeah, I hunted the crap out of those items. And it must have been uh, quadruple as hard than it is now. But even with, because there's a certain augment that is called level lust, or a lustful level. And even with, or I mean, yeah, with lustful level, I was able to max out levels to 99 for everybody. It's been quite a day. I should not have started recording, but I'm committed now. So, again, I apologize for the yawning and stuff. Go get a ribbon. And anyways, so I did rather good, considering the facts. You know, I had originally played the Pixel Remaster before I played the 3D version on Steam. So I just kind of based off that a little bit, like, okay, so if this is like this, then it's probably going to be this, you know what I mean? And yeah, I'm pretty much at the end of the game. Just currently, I'm just treasure hunting and getting money, which is, you know, money is definitely important in Final Fantasy IV. But there's not a ×4 multiplier. What you get instead is fudge. Gambler. An augment called no, not Gambler. Gill Farmer. There it is. Lowers the stats a little bit, but honestly, that's worth it. To be able to be immune to things. I do wish there was 4. In the Renaissance version, there is 4. The last ribbon is actually in the final dungeon of the game. For the Final Fantasy Renaissance. So that's pretty cool. Because the thief has the ability to actually find hidden items, which help throughout the game too. I will probably. I don't know if I can do Final Fantasy 2. I mean, I guess in a way it's possible. Um, sort of, but not really. Well, no, I was watching a, a, a guy play, and I was watching this guy play the game. Crap. Excuse me. My mind just went blank all of a sudden. I'm sorry. What was I speaking about? Oh. I might be in the wrong. Yep. I'm trying to think of things to talk about. The Oh yeah, in Final Fantasy IV for Steam, I'll just say it that way. Final Fantasy IV for Steam. It is great. Like, yes, through and through, a wonderful play. But I should have paid attention to the achievements. I really should have. Because if I had, I would have saw that one of the achievements I needed was to beat the game in hard difficulty for Final Fantasy IV on Steam. I was like, not happening. Oh. No, I lost track of where I was for a second there. And then not again. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 4 with the Gil Farmer. It only pretty much doubles, I guess, your Gil. But if you play the game and you play it all the way through, wait, I am sorry, everyone. Dang. No, I'm a little out of it. It was a good Thanksgiving. Oh yeah. Didn't I say before that once I got the airship, I was going to be done? Whoops. While farming for the rat tail, I actually ended up maxing out on dry ethers and elixirs. Ironically. Poor mermaid. May she rest in peace. Until I revive her for the next run. FFPR episode 20. Nope. The items are tricky to find in this one. Okay, there's one. Oh yeah, we get ribbon number 2 here. Oh, in Final Fantasy Renaissance, the red mage, oh, that's right, there's also limit breaks in the Renaissance version once you upgrade your class, so that's pretty neat. Each limit break is different. The red mage's limit break, I believe. Oh wait, no. The red mage's. I can't remember if it's the restore magic. Well, it's a regular red mage or. Something else. Dang. Drawing a blank. The thief, or I mean, the black mage becoming a. Actually, I'm not sure. Wow. No, I am realizing just how little I actually genuinely know about Final Fantasy Renaissance. As much as I've played it, which is plenty of hours to play any game. All right, double check. I didn't see the ribbon come up, but I'll check anyway. Yeah, okay. The white mage has the ability of prey, Oh, cool. I found the mermaids right away. And when it gets upgraded to the wizard, it has the limit break, or no, skill. Excuse me. A skill to like give someone auto life, basically. I haven't got it yet, achieved it yet. Rosetta Stone. And what do we need that for? Oh man, I swear I ate too much of my grandma's loving cooking. Lovely cooking. I was actually, yeah. Yeah. Whoop. Sorry. Yeah. Wow. And something I do remember is that in the Renaissance version, there are other than just the Warmac bosses, boss. There is also secret bosses in dungeons as well, depending on what characters, or I believe it depends on what characters are in your party. And so that's pretty cool. Like, I know in the water dungeon here, the hidden boss or secret boss, however you want to look at it, is actually Hades, which is pretty cool. In my opinion, I think that that's cool. When you have a dancer in your party, you go when you have a dancer in your party, oof, and you go to other towns and talk to dancers, you actually learn dances, and each dance you learn is different, new. And then, like, when you get to the final dancer to learn the last dance, you fight her, which is, again, pretty neat. In my personal opinion, I mean, all in all, though, I mean, like, I'm gonna look at the fact that when you play Final Fantasy Renaissance second time, The enemies are harder to beat, but you get to use all the upgrades, all the upgraded classes for each individual class, which makes up for it, kind of. And something that was added was a little gimmick, or not gimmick, a thing where wrong button. Yeah, see, this is, yeah. There's an item you can buy in the game when you do the new Game Plus for the Final Fantasy Renaissance, and it allows you to skip battles for a little bit. You know, kind of like in Pokemon. I forget what they call them. Shoot. Well, no, shoot wasn't what they were called. That's just, oh, no, that's gonna bug me now because I can't remember. Anyway, the item allows you to take, you know, just like in Pokemon, it allows you to take so many steps, repel. That's what it was. A repel, to repel the enemies. Oh crap, I forgot to heal. And that's really cool. However, you don't get, there's an achievement for the Renaissance version where if you don't use that, well, I need to breathe. Okay. If you use the repel in Final Fantasy Renaissance New Game Plus, you won't get an achievement. There is an achievement you can get for not using it. There's the ribbon I was looking for. Whoop. Excuse me. Did I get all the items on this floor? I'm sorry, my Final Fantasy OCD is kind of kicking in a little, just a little, because I like to get everything. I kind of personally developed it when I first played Final Fantasy. The first Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy 1. The first time I played it was on the NES. It was my stepbrother's version. It was my stepbrother's game, and he let me play it I love that he did that too, by the way. That was the first game I played in the Final Fantasy series. Unfortunately, it wasn't the first one I beat. Technically, I beat Final Fantasy X before I beat any of the other games. uh, and I feel like I missed some items, so nope, I did not. And back to what I was originally saying, anyways. So, Final Fantasy One, the very first version of it I played, was actually the NES version. And then later on, when I got the Game Boy Advance, that's when I went all out and was like, boom, boom, boom. And that's when I started my little OCD for... Crap, I forgot to do a quick save just in case. Well, shoot. Hopefully we don't get killed. So yeah, for the Game Boy, when I had the Game Boy Advance and I had Dawn of Souls, that was when I actually genuinely developed an OCD for getting all the items. I might have to do the high potion thing here. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, there we go. And then the second version of Final Fantasy 1 that I beat was the PSP one. And again, you know, I at that point I had literally maxed out Final Fantasy 1, the Final Fantasy 1 on Game Boy Advance. I maxed out the hours. Like mad dog crazy, just nuts. Several times. And then the next time I was able to play Final Fantasy 1, I had installed it onto my laptop, and it was, you know, I went through whatever and did whatever to have it. And that's when I beat it for the first time in its original form, the NES form, the NES version of the game. And then, you know, such and such time passed, right? To the point where I had beaten most of the games, you know, up to a certain point. Like Final Fantasy 3, when it came out on the DS, I beat it. And then there was 5 on the Game Boy Advance, and there was 6, and so on and so forth, you know, throughout the years. And I don't, you know, if it wasn't for my stepbrother, I doubt I would have actually checked out the Final Fantasy games as early as I did. So, I really do have him to thank for that completely. To completely just, Tyler, my stepbrother Tyler, man, if you're watching my YouTube channel, thank you very much, and thank you for getting me into the Final Fantasy games. It was you, man. I seriously just, like, for the longest time, all I did was sit and watch and watch and watch. And then one day I got curious, and I'll never forget the first time I turned on the NES and got to play Final Fantasy 1 for the little bit that I did, and it was wonderful. I forgot to go for a second. Where to go for a second here? Oh yeah. And yeah, I really do love these games. Truly, 100%, all the way. As far as Final Fantasy 4, 6, 4 and 6, I'm sorry that it took me beating them on the Pixel Remaster to see just how good they really were. I have a lot more respect for them now. Truly. And now that I'm playing Final Fantasy 4 3D Remake, I have a lot of memories coming back about it. And throughout the entire playthrough, literally throughout the entire time, I was like, I don't remember this. What the heck? When was this part of the game? Well, I pressed the wrong button. And so yeah, it's been an adventure and a journey throughout the years of playing these games, and somehow, just somehow, I literally have no clue how, but they've gotten more and more exciting. And something I would like, Strangers of Paradise doesn't count for this, but what I would have actually enjoyed was voice acting for Final Fantasy 1. That would just be like over the top cool to me. On so many levels. But because the game is 30 years old, I don't think that at this point it would be possible. So, Stranger of Paradise is probably going to be the best we're going to get for completely voice acted Final Fantasy 1. I don't mean to complain, I don't mean for this to sound like it's a complaint. Because it's not. It truly isn't. It's just, I would, if I had the money to, I would pay somebody to help me do that. I would totally do that. If I could afford to, I would. And that's another thing. A lot of YouTubers YouTube for money, or maybe they don't start out that way. And here's the thing. I'm not after money for my YouTube. No. I'm doing this kind of thing for literally just for me, for fun. I mean, yeah, it's for you guys too, but it's just something I want to do, so I'm doing it, Can the monk even actually equip the protect ring? Because I know it protects against instant death. Oh, yeah, look at that. Wait, it actually increases the stat? Yeah, a ring that guards against instant death. Huh. Well, crap. Did I sell one? I think I sold one earlier. Whoops. Wrong button. Or not wrong button. Wrong thing. Yeah, crap. I might have sold a protect ring accidentally back there. And if I did, I hope everybody's laughing. However, don't laugh too hard because it's not like I can't go buy the ring. I do happen to have almost maxed out money. Oh, that's the other thing. In the Renaissance version, the money gets maxed out at 9. I believe it's 9,999,000. And with the thief, depending on how much money you have and you get towards Garland or Chaos, there's a thing right in his room, his throne room or whatever, and with the thief you can find it by because the thief has the ability to search for hidden items, like I said, and you can find it by searching for it. Do I? Oh, what? See, I pretty much grabbed that out of habit, everyone. Literally, I pretty much grabbed that out of habit. I think I remember where it is, like, offhand, because I did beat Final Fantasy Renaissance once. When I first heard about it, I immediately installed the game. First, I beat it in classic mode, obviously. Protect Cloak. Oh, the diamond armlet is good. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. I beat it in classic mode, and oh, that was money. You can't hold any more money. Oh wait, that's right. It's faster this way. I thought it was. Oh, there it is. Make sure everybody's healed up here. And then after beating classic mode, then I beat it in Renaissance. And something cool that they did, because there's an achievement to beat it with a solo character, right? Well, what they did, well, maybe it's my eyes, but that looks blurry. Anyway, what they what they did in the Renaissance version of the game, was make it so that way you could actually have empty slots. So like you pick one character and then you can have 3 empty character slots after that. And I gotta tell you, I think that's great. It definitely makes it easier to beat the game with a solo character, instead of like in the Pixel Remaster, you gotta kill or wait until your other 3 party members are dead. Rather, because you can't hit yourself in the Pixel Remasters. And I think oh, there we go. I was gonna say I think I might have to level up, but we're doing good. Oh, that's I did all that healing in case we were gonna fight the War Mech, forgetting that I had turned off battles. Now I'm going to rewind quite a bit here. Final Fantasy 4 3D. Like I said before, the first time I played Final Fantasy 4 was actually on the DS. And, stupid me, because I really was dumb at that time. I really got hit later on this year, a couple weeks ago, actually. Because I had paid better attention to the game for the most part. And way back when, I farmed for 99 gold apples and 99 silver ones at the time. Because I either I didn't know or I didn't pay attention or whatever the reasoning was. Whoop, too far. Oh, okay. And so yeah, I was dumb, but oh yeah, Soma drop as well. And I was dumb, at the time. I thought like I had the best armor I could have and everything. But it turned out I did not. Oh, wait, I do still technically have a character that doesn't have a ribbon. Anyway, so yeah, I spent all that time doing all that farming. And it turned out that if I had paid better attention to the game, I totally could have had the best armor and everything at the time. It wasn't, and I'm sure I'm going to get some laughter out of this when I say this, but I didn't find out about the Animan's armor and the ribbons until the Pixel Remaster of Final Fantasy IV. I didn't even know about the pink flans either until I played the Pixel Remaster. I'm totally embarrassed by this, guys. I really am. I can hear your comments now about how I should have known right away and this and that. Why didn't you do research on it and yeah, and those are truly all very valid questions. And the truth is that at that time, I was determined to do it my way. Oh, right. Crap. Whatever. If I get extra, I get extra. Really? The diamond armlet is better than ruby. Huh. Okay. Remove that. Keep that. Alright, keep white robe. I will sell the black one. Anyway, so yeah, it is honestly, it's quite something. Truly. You know, all I can say is I really am embarrassed that I didn't know. You know, that I didn't see that, not that I didn't know, that I didn't pay attention at that time. And, you know, my mind is still somewhat blown by that, to be honest. Okay. An axe that is effective against the undead. Cast Diara when used. No. I think I will keep it. I keep those. Although 10,000 for both of them is pretty good. Oh, yeah, that's what I've been doing in Final Fantasy IV, really. With the Gil garment, Gil Farmer garment, and the Treasure Hunter garment. I've been nonstop just going through all of the final dungeon. For a second, my mind went blank again. Oh, darn it! I did that again. I didn't even actually need to stop here, for crying out loud. Everybody's fully healed. I mean, they were before I even stopped at that inn. Duh, right? Too bad I can't land right here. Just land right next to it. All right, here we go. The fifth crystal. Wow. Okay, so first off, yeah. If you play the Renaissance version and you have a thief in your party, there is a hidden item in this room. Okay. Look. I will tell you that right away. I think there's some hidden items in here as well. Whoop. I have started a save file on my PC version. Steam, sorry, my desktop for Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. And what I did was I chose the Black Mage. Now, yeah, I've done really good, sort of. Here's the kicker. I got to do Chaos or Garland, and I haven't been able to beat him. So what I started to do, when I'm in the mood to do it, was farm these guys for the elixirs. And it's a pretty rare drop. It is. It's pretty rare. But with the quick save and the auto saving, it makes it a little bit faster. Especially with using the magic spells, because you can use pretty much all of them, all the attacking ones, to deal damage to them, which is really awesome. Oh, whoop, there it is. That's what I wanted. Order. Alright. Who's got the most HP? That's the order. Okay, so you, and yep. So Andy, what the heck was I thinking when I named these people? Claire, okay, Claire. Arail. I think I was trying to spell Ariel or Ariel. Whatever. Anyhow. So with the Black Mage, all I've been doing is a lot of elixir farming. I don't remember how many elixirs I have, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure it's double digits. Actually, I'm almost certain I maxed out on hours. All right. The ribbon, when you have the thief in your party, because you can get 4 ribbons in the Renaissance. It's right here. It is right. It's either right here or, in this general spot. And, having a thief that can find hidden items and stuff is really, really handy. Oh, you can also use the war cry to scare people out of your way. Are there items? No. I'm sorry, it's been a little bit. All right, here we go. So attack. Actually, the Diara, yeah, I was just going to say that might do more damage than punching right at this moment. That's right, I got a ribbon on and protect ring. You ain't gonna kill us. Alright. Crap. I sold the healing staff, didn't I? Well, I got a healing helmet. Oh, crap. Huh. Stop is paralyzed. So, yeah, I guess that would make a difference. And I won. Oh. Oh. If you play Final Fantasy IV 3D Remake on Steam, I will warn you right now. When you get to a certain point in the game, there, like I said earlier, pink flans. And you use an item called Siren, and then there's another item called Stardust. So you have to use that in combination with Cecil's crystal armor, because the ribbon and the adamant armor do not stop you from becoming berserked. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. Unintentionally, and more or less accidentally. But I did. And I will admit that sucked to find that out. I was like, what the heck? And so my strategy was completely blown because in the Pixel Remaster, I had the ribbon, and the ribbon in the Pixel Remaster blocks the Berserk. So, you at that point you can use Rydia to summon Bahamut. Right? So, yeah, I was completely screwed when that happened. Wow, I've only got one elixir? That stinks. Oh no! I sold the item that casts haste. I think, didn't I? Crap. That cast blink. Oh, I completely forgot what Saber did. Uh-huh. Oh man, that's gonna make this a lot harder than I anticipated, really. Dang. No. Without being able to increase the amount of hits I can deal, that's a problem. That's an issue. That's literally one of the best strategies for fighting chaos. Well, I guess we'll find out if you can truly beat the game with just monks now, won't we? Ah, crap. I'm so glad I quick saved. But again, I screwed up big. No, I really did. When did I save last? I saved before coming in here. That's when I saved last. Okay. Yep. Ah. Man. You guys are all probably laughing so hard right now. I bet I can hear it already. Like, what a moron. I ain't gonna disagree. I'm not gonna disagree with that. That was so damn stupid. So darn stupid. Wow, I apologize for the flashes. I hope no one ends up having a seizure through all this. Or not even through all this, from this. Oh, well. Andy's definitely getting that massive moon. Masamune, however you want to pronounce it. Dang. Did I? Okay, I did. I actually bought, wow, at least I had the foresight to do that. Oh, that's right. For the Switch OLED, I do have a turbo controller that I can use. It's actually quite ironic. It's an it's a Nix. I think that's the brand. It's an off-brand. It's like a GameCube controller, off-brand of GameCube controller or whatever. And yeah, I've used the turbo on it for a few different games. I thought there were more items in here, but all right, Kraken, don't go cracking us. All right. Oh, it's only for right. No, this stinks. I can't believe how badly I screwed up. And it's not like I can go back to the autosave either. You know? He's blind, might as well make him the Invisara. Whoa, that was a big hit. Dang. I know, so far we've been able to avoid the whole, whatchamacallit, part of it. High potion part. Oh yeah, that was protective. No. I'm surprised we're doing as decent as we are, to be honest. Bye-bye, potions. All right. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Oh, that's what I missed. the floor with the rest of the items. But you know what? That's fine. That's totally fine. All right. Now I'm actually getting who's the strongest monk in the party right now? Whoop. All right. Strongest attack wise. Andy. Wow. Oh. All right. Yeah. Oh. Huh. I would like to correct information on Final Fantasy 3, the 3D version of it on Steam. My original game that I had, I actually finally found the last treasure chest I needed. And I was literally over the moon happy about that. Because dang, having to start over and having to re-beat the giant and re-get the onion armor and weapons and everything. Believe me. It would have been fun, 2-point, in a way. But at the same time, it would have pretty much stunk. Yeah, I'm just attacking the rest of the time here. It was just, yeah, it would have really. And it turned out to be that dungeon where you fight all those monsters that split after you get the airship that allows you to hover over mountains or cliffs. And yeah, we're not ready to fight the final boss, but I'm gonna go up against him for fun. You know, just like, you know, what the heck, why not? Something about something about Final Fantasy 4 Another thing that I actually wasn't even truly aware of, to a point, was X potions. Apparently, they only actually heal you by 1,000. So, now back to Renaissance here. Okay, so in Final Fantasy Renaissance, with the thief in your party, the final hidden item is on the left side, right here in the beginning. And when I get that far, I'll show you guys. Of course, by the time I get that far, most of you have probably beaten the game, if you play it. Alright, here we go. Do you remember me? I was once the most renowned knight of Cornelia. Okay, I'm not doing that. If I did have my own anime or cartoon or TV show not TV show, but cartoon or anime, and I had a character that was basically designed off of me or whatever, I would definitely voice act my own character if allowed. Look at... Ooh, you know what? Hang on. Look at the Space Jam 2. And if you like Gabriel Iglesias, then you are in for a treat, because he voice acted Speedy Gonzalez. And I love that. And he was like, you could get rid of everybody else, and I would voice act the entire Space Jam 2, and he could have done it. He literally, genuinely could have done that, which is awesome. By the way, I have no idea how we're going to win when I can't even increase Andy's attack power. We will have to be extremely blessed here. Crap. Yeah, see, I can't do that. Well, I'm screwed. End of the drawing board. Our first game over. just, oh man, I really screwed up. All right, I'm gonna pause the recording and I'll come back. Well, when I come back. All right, we're back. And as you can see, I grew a few levels because I left and went and got some strength tunics. Not sure how they're gonna help, if they're gonna help. Never used them before. So here we go. Or, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've never used the tunics, any of the tunics before. All right. Here we go again. Round 2. Fight. All right. Defender item. Strength tunic. Strength tunic. White rope. Attack. Strength. Strength. We're in business. I'm actually impressed. Shoot. All right. I'm going to try again without increasing. No, I think... All right. So... No, I should have knew right off the bat that he was gonna just... But whatever. We're somewhat prepared here, I think. Holy crap. No! Oh, you punk. Oh, that's not good. Aye. One more time, and then I'll level up some more. Yep. I am the big bad guy. Arr, 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 arr. Okay. Let's try. Oh, dang. Nah. That was actually working too. All right. We'll come back in a whoa. In a whoa. Sorry about that, everybody. We'll come back in a little bit. I'm glad I didn't accidentally stop the recording. All right. Welcome back again. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I got Andy up to level 70, and everybody else is at level 69. Oh, if I would have known that was actually going to work that way, I would have actually used a... Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. This was a bad RNG go. So... Ouch. He's hitting hard now. I guess... Oh, you know what? That's what I will do, actually. But yeah, see? 70, 69, 69, 69. Alright. So here's what I'm going to try next. Excuse me. I'm going to... Well, I don't know if it was actually helping or not, but why not? Whew. Ah. All right. See you when I come back. All right, we're back. Grew a little bit more. I know this is probably getting annoying to you guys. But let's be honest, this isn't even close to how many times it took me last time. And when I did it with the upgraded monks. Alright. Oh. Ah, he used it too soon. Oh. Could this be it? No, I forgot to turn off auto battle, so you know what? I'm not even going to bother now. No, I screwed up. Maybe I shouldn't use the auto battle. I think it's actually slowing me down. Because I always gotta turn it on and turn it off and turn it on and turn it off. Yeah, it speeds it up. It speeds up the actions greatly. And darn it, that was our best run at him yet. Alright. Yeah, Elixir. I don't have any more elixirs. Oh, man. The strength tunic thing is working though. So we're getting there. I really wish I didn't have to have my phone plugged in while doing this. Okay, see you in a little bit. Maybe I should just get to level 99, but I don't want to yet. We'll try when I get to level 80. Alright, here we are again. Excuse me. We're almost at a level where we won't need the massive moon anymore. It might be early. I'll risk it. I have no idea what the heck is flickering. I hope it's my I hope it's not my phone. Ooh. Did that just happen? He went twice? Ah! What am I gonna do? What am I supposed to do now? Oh man. Alright. Come back. We'll be back in a minute. Pausing the recording again. Check this out. I'm still on the final dungeon floor and this guy starts popping into battles. So, that's pretty wicked. At least I don't have to be on the first floor to possibly get elixirs. Okie dokie. I. What the? I meant to attack with everybody, but... Oh, what the? When did he get... How did he get paralyzed? You can still be paralyzed in this with the ribbon? Try again. I did not know that. And I really did not know that. The ribbon is the best item in the game. Armor in the game. You know, I'm pretty sure. Alright. No, I don't know. It could bite me in the butt. Or not. Wow. I'm stupid, I guess. Apparently you get better critical hits when you're unarmed. So you guys should make a mental note of that. Because dang. No, I seriously thought that the Masamune was helping, but apparently it wasn't. All it was doing was stopping me from being successful. So I apologize for giving you guys a poor performance. Whoops. Just one. What? Damn. Da-darn. Nope. I think we're gonna win this time, and it's because I'm not using the Masamune now. Watch. Well, yeah. I'm so stupid. I really feel like I am a huge dum-dum. I can't believe it. This goes to show the monk truly is best without a weapon. Literally. By the way, I probably would have had to get to level 99 to fully get rid of the Masamune, but whatever. We won. That's all that matters. And holy, wow. Nope. We probably could have, whoops. We probably would have beaten him a heck of a lot sooner if I wasn't so dumb. Oh well. By the way, my Switch actually almost died while I was having the recording paused. Now, turn the whoop. Let you guys enjoy the music. All right, everybody, be honest with me. How many of you were screaming at me, get rid of the Masamune? I would like to know. I really would. Because right now I'm screaming at myself. And that, in that one fight where I just started going strength tunic nonstop like that, I shouldn't have been using the Masamune. Yeah. Oh well. A lesson learned. A lesson well learned. Oh. But we did it. We beat the game with just monks. The red mage and black mage, you know, because they have temper, it's going to make it a little bit easier. Even though the red mage can only cast 4 tempers, that's still 4, 8, 12. Well, 16 if I can pull that off. And then there's haste, the haste ability too. Yeah. The white mage, I can see it already. The white mage is definitely going to be the hardest. Because, for the simple fact that we won't have the stronger spells for healing. So when we get that far, I might have to try and be a little strategic. Yeah. Well, maybe. It's going to be a tough fight. Because the white mages won't be upgraded. And everybody thinks that 4 white mages won't work. Well, unless my upgrading the white mage counts, which I personally don't count it. Yeah. I believe that it'll be possible. It'll be a little extra difficult. Of that, I'm certain. But this is the Pixel Remaster too, so there's that going for me. With the whole quadruple the experience which the white mage is definitely going to need. And then there's the black mage. Even without the best spells for the black mage, he still has temper, haste, and a couple of AoE spells too. And he can cast, the black mages can cast up to 9 tempers and up to 9 hastes. So that's 9, 18, 27. And I'm saying 27 because one black mage is going to be the singular attacker. And that threw me for a loop in the end. Did that throw anybody else off? The fact that the monk became paralyzed, even though he had the ribbon? I'm sorry, that's a big deal for me personally. And yes, I am still on the Switch Lite. You can probably tell, but if you can't, see the Switch Lite. So, Final Fantasy II. I'm not going to make you guys watch me play and beat that all the way through. What is it? 6 times? 8 times? Let's see. Fist, shield, axe, spear, knife, swords, right? Shield, fists, swords, spears, axes, knives. I feel like I'm forgetting one. The bow. So 7. Yeah, 7 or 8. So what I will, excuse me, oh yeah, that's right, I could try and beat the game with magic too, like, but there was somebody who actually did manage to do that. So I'm not going to repeat what they did. And holy crap! I just noticed the color that changed there. That's interesting. So what I will do for Final Fantasy II, and I will be doing Final Fantasy II on the Switch. I'll do Final Fantasy III on the OLED. I can skip Final Fantasy IV. I'll do Final Fantasy V on the PS5. I can skip 6. I'm gonna skip 7. 7 is just way too complicated. I'm gonna skip 8 as well, actually. Yeah. I'll skip 6, 7, 8, 9, and then go to 10. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, because there's no job classes in 4, there's no job classes in 6, there's no job classes in 7. The junction system, yeah, no. So 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. That's 5 Final Fantasy games I'm gonna skip. I'm only throwing 2 in there because it's still somewhat simple. And actually, you know what? Why don't we check 2 for a second? No, I'll do that in a minute. Anyways, so yeah. I am so sorry. I didn't mean for this episode to be so long. It didn't help that I probably dozed off on you guys while playing the game. So you guys probably were like, what's going on? And again, I asked my question, in all honesty, who seriously was like, dude, quit using the Masa Moon. It's not any good. Because now that I saw that, you know, I looked back mentally. I went back in time to when I was the monk, and when I did this before, all this before, and how it took forever for me to beat Garland or Chaos, whatever you want to call him, because I was using the Masa Moon. And right then and there, you know, it was deja vu for me. So, love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm sorry I rambled so much. I'm sorry that I was like all over the place and incoherent at times with what I was talking about. Hopefully y'all understood and got the gist. So, good night. Goodbye and good night. Oh, yeah. FFPR episode 20, Monk, episode 4.